Good Reverend Dr. Paxton JAPrice, founder of Paxton's Foundation and Church of Redemption. He is an entrepreneur, a TV and radio host, better known as The Rev. This show is designed just for you, the listener, to educate, entertain, and equip you. Now sit back, buckle up, and now let's roll with The Rev.
America, you know what time it is. Your main man, The Rev, Faith in Sports. You know what we do every week. We bring you the latest in sports and apply the word of God. And America, I just want to talk to you. I just want to say today, America, we are witnessing just incredible things in the world. We see wars in Russia, and then we saw Israel fighting in the Middle East. But you know what we see also in America? We see an opportunity to come together as one nation under God. And that's the key, that we are one nation under God. When you allow God's love, God's peace, God's joy to rule your life, I believe that we have an opportunity today, not yesterday. I ain't worried about the past. I'm talking about today. We have an opportunity to come together as one nation and show the love of God one to another. When the last time you told somebody that you love them? A complete stranger, that God loves them, that you love them. This is our time. This is our season. This is a new season that we have in front of us to be who God called us to be, to walk in love, to walk in peace, to walk in joy. Let the past go. Yesterday is gone. You can't even change it. Today is your day. Today is your season that we walk in love. And Ryan, speaking of seasons, the NBA season, the playoffs. How about them New York Knicks?
Hey, Rev.
Yeah.
How about them Indiana Pacers?
Did you see the Pacers? They put it on them, didn't they? Did they put it on them?
Yeah, that was a statement game. It goes to show how big the injury to Anunoby is.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because he cut off a lot of the Pacers' movement.
Right.
Siakam now can just move around how he wants to move.
I don't know why the Sixers ain't getting him.
Yeah,
I thought Sixers should have got him.
And then you get to see T.J. McCollum.
TJ, remember we had TJ.
We had T.J. McCollum, and he's such a pest, but that's the kind of player you need.
Yeah,
because he's frustrating Brunson.
He is. He really is.
Yeah, he's really getting under his skin. I feel like the Knicks are burnt out. You asking Brunson to do a little bit too much.
I mean, it's a long NBA season. Then when you get to the playoff and everything is amplified, and now you seeing like that people getting wore down now.
Yeah, I was as I was watching the game, the Knicks coach, I can't think of his name, but he's doing the same thing to Brunson as he was doing to Derrick Rose.
Yeah,
you're overexerting your star. You're asking him to do way too much.
Right.
And you can see last game he ain't had no legs.
No leg. Well,
he didn't have no energy.
It's a big difference between playing a regular season game and playing a playoff game. Mm-hmm. And now it's do or die, 7-game series, and you seen the toll. It's taking a toll on people.
Yeah, and you can see the Knicks. If Brunson don't got it going, that whole team kind of just shuts down.
That's strange, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Last game you had DiVincenzo.
Yeah,
he went off.
Yeah, and then the next game he just disappears.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm anxious to see the next game because
it's 2-2. So
yeah, and the Pacers, and you're going back to New York. I mean, Game 5 is always a pivotal game.
Yes,
but if Indiana, I mean, the momentum is definitely with Indiana.
Right.
If they steal Game 5, that series is over.
That's their whole game plan. Steal Game 5.
Yep.
And put all the pressure on the Knicks, and it's a great series.
Mm-hmm. It might be one of the best to me.
I think so too.
Yeah, the physicality I like.
Yeah, man. Now let me say this: the referees are letting them play.
Yeah, and you can't. When you do call too much, the players complain. When you don't call nothing, the players want to complain.
All they want to do is complain.
Yeah, so it's like. It's the playoffs. The rest are letting you get a little chippy.
Man, they letting you play. I'll tell you that.
And they letting them talk. I was watching T.J. McCollum. I said he's talking.
He's talking that stuff,
and I like that.
I know. I was thinking the same thing
because he riles his teammates up, and it's good. And Halliburton,
playing. Ain't
He is good, man.
he? He is.
He's
There's a couple people that played better than I thought they could play. Because I remember the Sixers series, and I was talking bad about Harden. Harden tore the Sixers up.
The thing with the Knicks, they're very physical, but they're small.
Right.
Without that center, and the center's not good.
No.
It's frustrating me because when you go back to the Sixers, man, Embiid should have. I mean, hurt and all.
Yeah.
You out there, should have dominated that dude, man.
Yeah.
And to watch him now against Indiana, he's not a threat.
No, not at all.
No, he's not a threat at all. And he doesn't know what to do out there. So when you look at that, and then the Knicks they've been a physical team all year.
Right.
They're getting tired now, man.
They're getting worn down now. Now they're getting worn down.
They're running out of gas.
And I think that's what the Pacers see. I think the Pacers throwing bodies at them. And, it's anybody's series now. They were up. New York was up 2-0. But now, listen, whoever won Game 5 going to have the big advantage.
And New York, that place going to be jumping.
Oh, they go. Oh, man.
You see all the
spiking them.
I was getting ready to say. You see Larry Johnson and John Starks and all that out there.
They gonna be in there. They gonna be in there acting a fool in there. I can't wait. New York Knicks. They still got good chance.
I can tell you this though. If you took a aerial view of Madison Square Garden, you could pick out where Walt Frazier is. Them clothes he be having.
Walt Frazier said, "Listen, all eyes on me, baby."
Frazier be clean out there.
All eyes on me.
He was he had I don't know what suit he had on, but I said, look at it, he the brightest thing out there.
I know that's right, Walt.
Same color shoes and everything.
Show him, Walt. Show him how to do it.
But he was clean back in the day.
I mean, he's stylish.
That's what he do. Now let's go to the other game in the East with the Celtics and the Cavaliers.
Boston Celtics.
I got a problem, Brev.
What?
With Boston.
Why?
I don't know, man. Tatum.
Oh, he's sometimes.
Thank you.
He's sometimes.
I'm glad you said it, Brev.
He's sometimes.
Because when I say it,
I know they think you hate it.
Yeah, they tell me I'm hating.
He ain't hating.
I think Jaylen Brown should be the leader of the team.
Because he's the more consistent one.
Yeah. Tatum, he had 33 points last game.
Right.
But you can more than likely expect him not to be as effective next game. Now, Donovan Mitchell. Spider-Man. Rev, the Sixers had a chance to get him, and they decided to keep Tobias again.
Don't tell me that.
I heard that report.
Don't tell me that.
I heard that report in the offseason. Now, that's on Daryl.
You can't see my eyes right now, but I'm crying right now.
That's on Daryl Morey.
Because you had a chance to get Spider. Oh,
and you kept Tobias.
Tobias over Spider?
See, now you kept. See, I'm tired. I'm getting tired now. We going to stay on the Cavs and the Sixers. Because I can see we both start getting frustrated. We both start getting frustrated. We got to stay on task.
That's right.
Do you think the Cavaliers can climb out of this hole?
I mean, I think they can. The question is, are they mature enough to do it? Because they're so young. You know what I mean?
And you don't have Jared Allen.
Yeah, you miss Jared Allen. That's a big loss. And they so young. Spider doing everything he can, but
and he's trying to. You can see that he's trying to pace himself during the game.
That's right, and he has to.
And because Boston got so much,
that
he got to continue to pace. And his teammates, he's worried about getting his teammates open. And they're not scoring like they need to.
Right, and Boston don't have the unicorn because the unicorn come back.
Ooh, yeah, that's almost a gift to Cleveland, and they're not capitalizing on it.
They have to, but they have to. But I believe they still got a shot though.
Oh yeah,
I think they still got a shot.
Yeah, they got. I think Mobley's been doing pretty good. Who's the guard for the Cavs? I can't think of his name. I can't think of his name, but he. I'm a little disappointed in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm disappointed because all season he's been one of the best point guards.
Right.
And now, well, I guess that also attributes to what's up with these players losing? Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday got the clamps on him, man.
Drew Holiday locks people down.
Yeah.
So I ain't really surprised.
Yeah, this is a good series. Boston is so deep.
That's the key.
Yeah, their bench you can rest these starters and they're I mean, it doesn't slow down. Derek White.
Yeah, listen, Boston's so deep that when you start naming their players, you forget about two or three players.
Yeah, and Derek White he's another consistent one.
Yeah,
and I think him and Porzingis hides a lot of Tatum's inconsistency.
Yes.
Now that Porzingis is out, you need that scoring from Tatum. He gave it to you last game.
Yep.
But how consistent is he going to be?
Right.
I don't know. I don't want the Celtics to come on now. They've been playing the way they've been playing. Let's see what you do.
Well, I mean, I think everybody feels the same way about Boston, that they are front runners. They play well, and then crunch time, you never know what could happen to them.
Yeah, man.
But if they ever going to win, if they ever going to put it together, this is the season.
Yeah, because these other teams that's coming along, like, let's jump out to the West.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves.
Man, let me tell you something about Timberwolves. Timberwolves are very, very good.
And they coach so well. Go ahead. I know you're about to say Ant-Man.
Ant-Man might be the best player in the league.
And he's just so ignorant.
Not to disrespect SGA. I think SGA might be.
SGA should have won the
MVP. I think so too.
Yes, and Shaq told Jokic to his face.
I mean,
he said, "Look, SGA should have had that MVP.
SGA is,
but they gave it to you. So
right? He is.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
But Ant-Man, he's ignorant on the court.
Didn't see him dunking on my man. What's the skinny boy? He dunked it on him, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, why you just got the way, my man? What was you gonna do?
Yeah, it's. I don't know why they all think when Aaron Gordon,
yeah,
is moving out the way when he jumped.
He a veteran. Aaron Gordon is a veteran,
but he got cheated out that slam dunk contest.
Oh yeah.
He's a dunker.
He's a dunker.
He can jump. So you mean tell me you moving out of his way?
Yeah. Get out the way! Get out the way!
Because Ant-Man is saying, I wish you would jump up there.
Yeah, he is really coming on as a young player. He's putting it all together. His offense, his ability to drive. He got a little jump shot that he's hitting on a consistent basis. Yeah, Ant-Man is balling.
And his defense.
And his defense is underrated.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's getting a little bit better.
Yeah. As the lights get brighter.
Well, you crunch time. The best players play.
And I'm gonna give some props to Rudy Gobert.
Cause he be
Jokic is having some trouble.
Yeah, he be giving everything he got, don't he?
You can see it, but it's still slow.
I mean, he's slow, but he's still giving everything he got.
But you can see, I'm like, I ain't never seen Jokic frustrated like this.
Right.
You switch out Gobert with Towns.
Yes.
Towns is shooting the lights out too.
He got something to prove too.
But that's the thing. They're making Jokic play defense.
Yes.
A lot of these other teams, they're not. You got to guard Towns. You got to come out to that 3-point line, and Jokic don't want to do that.
No, he don't want to do that.
Yeah, he can't move.
He can't move like that.
Jamal Murray's struggling too.
Yeah, I think Murray is finding the Timberwolves' athletic ability difficult to handle.
Yeah, they match up. It's funny how the NBA basketball just in general is just about matchups.
Yes.
And the Timberwolves match up well because let's say the Timberwolves get past the Nuggets.
Yes.
They would have trouble with the Thunder and the Mavericks.
I think so too.
Because those matchups are different.
Yeah.
But those two teams can't match up well with Denver.
Right.
So it's man.
And matchup problem is the issue.
And talking about Denver and the Thunder, the Thunder and the Mavericks.
Oh my goodness.
Kyrie and Luka are turning it on, man.
Kyrie is showing people that his handle is second to none in the league.
And he might be top 5 finisher all time at the basket.
Yeah, people underestimate what he could do going to the ball, to the hoop.
Goodness gracious, man.
And Luka hurt, and Luka's still dropping 20-some on you.
Yeah, man. They have an attitude.
Ever since they made that trade, got these young boys, these tall young boys that, tough. This Dallas team is dangerous, very dangerous.
Yeah, and you look at and you have Hardaway, who's a veteran.
Yeah,
who's
he clutch shots when he needed.
Yeah, I was going to say he knows his role, and when he's called on,
yeah,
he is there every time to hit them buckets. again, Jason Kidd, they coach very well because before Brooklyn is on the map because of Jason Kidd.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know what I mean? So they coach very well, and Thunder's young.
Yeah, of course.
They got some time, but I just think Dallas is too much for them.
Well, I think Dallas is one adjustment away from being NBA champion.
Ooh-wee.
I think that one adjustment is simply Luka learn how to not be so ball dominant.
Yeah.
I think he actually slows them down.
It's like Harden.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If he could learn to move out the ball, like I don't need the ball, let Kyrie and let everybody work, and I'll come to the ball. But he's so ball dominant that I think he slows them down and takes them out of rhythm sometimes.
This is gonna sound you need a pure point guard. Like I might give Chris Paul one more chance and send him to Dallas. Because then you can have Kyrie at the 2, at his natural 2, and you put Luka at the 3, and you have Chris Paul who just facilitates.
Well, the problem is, to me, Luka wants to dominate the ball. Like he wants to be the ball in his hand. He wants to,
And they're going to let him.
I mean, he's a superstar, but if Jason Kidd could ever talk him into, you don't need to have the ball in your hand, and let everybody work, and that's going to make it easier for you.
Yep.
Then I think Dallas will be unstoppable then.
Because I think I think Kyrie is so special.
Yeah, I mean special.
Yeah, he's he makes every team better.
When he has the ball in his hand, he is making moves like it's just so in rhythm,
and it's effortless.
So smooth. Yeah, it's so smooth.
It's like it's almost like you slowed it on slow motion.
Yeah.
And he's just like, it's like it's sweet, man.
It's a beautiful thing, ain't it? It's magic.
And then at the basket, it's like, how'd you do that?
It's
man?
like when the red was young, just smooth. I was so smooth,
man. It's
that
like
when I was young, it would rain and I would dance in between the raindrops. It is smooth. His game is smooth,
and I think the players are be watching him, like even on defense.
I'm gonna tell you what happened last game. We watched the game. Me and Dr. Pookie watched the game. This the move where he dribbled left, turned, spun, and went right, and then turned again for the shot. Dr. Pookie said, "Oh,
yeah,"
like she knew what she was looking at.
Yeah.
It was so smooth that she was like, "Oh!"
But he make it look easy, like it's
like
that's weird, man. It's
his handle was just
a
so
bad
smooth.
boy, man.
Yeah, he's something.
There used to be, when he was a little younger, there used to be an argument who was the better point guard between him and Steph Curry.
Handle wise, it ain't close.
Well, I think as a pure point guard, as just skills all across the board as a point guard, Kyrie's better.
Oh yeah.
I think Kyrie's better than Steph.
Better shooter.
Steph is a better shooter. He got handles now.
Yeah, he got handles.
He got handles, but I just think, and Kyrie's defense is a little better. Kyrie he ain't that.
Kyrie far more athletic.
Yeah,
he's far more athletic.
It's just
yeah.
Kyrie is just he's
Curry,
special.
Curry gonna shoot your head off.
Yeah, but you imagine if he would have stayed in Cleveland.
Can you imagine the Sixers say, Golden State, you're running over. You can send Curry, and we'll send you 6 or 7 number 1 picks. I ain't got no problem with sending. I'll send. If I'm Sixers, I'll send 6 or 7 number 1 picks in that Rocky statue. They can have that too.
And you know what?
They got the Rocky statue.
He's got about 7 more years left.
I think so too.
Good years.
I think so too.
So if you, pair him with Maxey, God,
trade whatever they want plus Rocky, and you good.
See, but they're gonna want Maxey.
Nah, they can't have Maxey.
That's what's keeping the Sixers from getting themselves a superstar. They're going to be stuck with a Paul George, man.
Well, I don't think so. I think there's going to be some people available. The Sixers just got to make the decision to trade their future picks in order to get a superstar.
Paul George or Jimmy Butler?
Oh, no, I'm going Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he has a little bit more attitude.
A whole lot more attitude what that Sixers team need. And I think his attitude affects Embiid.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? He could be the point and let Maxey run the 2.
Oh, yeah. That would work.
Yeah.
He can run that point forward position all day, every day.
But the Sixers are talking about the number one on their team that they're looking for, or on their bullseye, is Brandon Ingram.
That's not a bad thing
At all. But that goes to let you know that Tobias is out of here.
I mean, Tobias been
Tobias been out of here.
I can't say nothing. Tobias has made that money, and I thought he could play a whole lot better, but I think sometimes the pressure gets to him.
He's the only player. Tobias is the only player in NBA history to make over $400 million and never be an All-Star.
That's why I said he done made his money, so I don't feel sorry for him like we putting him out or something. No. You done made your money, my man.
Yeah, you and somebody else is gonna pick him up.
Yeah, he gonna play somewhere. That's why I ain't got no problem moving him and not thinking nothing of it. He be all right.
What do you think when you look at the Sixers? What do you think the number one problem for them is? Because I think Embiid is not the leader of the team. When you look at this team now, you have to. I think Maxey. I put this post out on social media, and I got a lot of backlash when I said Maxey needs help because Embiid ain't it. What I meant was he's not the leader of that team anymore.
Yeah. I mean, Embiid is not a leader.
No, he's not.
Which not, everybody's not leaders. So
I wouldn't triple that.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing at all.
No.
Maxey is young. If you could bring a Jimmy Butler over there, now you got something going on.
Mm-hmm.
If you could bring a Curry over there, now you got something going on.
Because again, like you said, that affects Embiid. Yep.
When Embiid is a Robin, not a Batman.
Mm.
If you can find somebody to be the Batman and let Embiid be the Robin, you got a championship team there.
And as much as you see as dominant as Embiid is,
yeah,
if he steps back into that Robin mode,
yes,
he's going to be way better than what we see.
Sixers got the opposite problem that the Lakers had when they won their championship.
Mm.
They had two big dogs.
Yep.
The Sixers, Embiid's not a big dog.
No, he's not.
He a number two guy. His personality.
And I think that's partly on us as fans and the media because we've been dying for that dominant big man that you've seen in Shaq and everybody.
Yeah.
And you want to thrust him into that, and that was never him.
That's not his mentality.
Yeah, that's not him, and that's why the Joker and him are clashing because again, he's far more superior than Joker.
Oh yeah,
but Joker's mentality of being a leader is different.
Different, yes.
Yep.
Yes. Far different makeup mentality in their background. So you got to remember, Embiid's not from America.
No, exactly. Yeah, there's a different thing.
Yeah, it's different.
Now, Rev, we talked about the NBA, man. Let's jump final minutes of the show.
Yeah.
That went quick.
Yeah, that did go fast.
Let's jump to baseball, man.
Baseball?
Let's jump to baseball because...
Don't say the Phillies.
You know where I'm going.
Don't say the Phillies.
Number one team in the league. But y'all
plays Philadelphia Phillies.
But y'all are the game in the head. Y'all are the game in the head behind.
We gonna catch you.
Y'all right there.
Yeah, we just wait for the weather to get hot.
Yeah. Oh, just to show off a little bit.
I mean, just show off a little bit. Let everybody do what they do. Just wait for the weather to turn hot, and then my Braves turn hot.
I'm so excited about the Phillies because they're usually a team that starts slow, but the thing that I'm and they got big bats this time.
Oh yeah, they hit.
Yeah, they hitting. So, but the thing for me that I'm just got a little pause on: are you starting too fast? I don't want you to burn out. You know
right,
what I mean?
Right.
I don't want it to start.
Right. It's a long season.
Yeah, man. 160 games?
That's a whole lot of games. That's a whole lot of games.
But got to appreciate where they at because.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy where y'all at.
Yeah.
For now.
I was going to say I knew something was
for now.
But you know what? That makes for good baseball because we know who the clear-cut two favorites are. And it's been.
Fantastic baseball.
It's been like that for the past couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
With the Braves and the Phillies.
Yeah.
And that makes for such a good division.
Man, listen. And then guess who else in first place?
Talk about it.
Baltimore Orioles.
I like them, man.
I like Baltimore, too.
I just like their organization and everything. It's just
Me, too.
It's baseball, man.
We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down to the Baltimore Orioles game. I like Baltimore.
Yeah,
they in first place, and you know the Yankees for as long as you can remember, they get the high price free agents. They spend the money, and they right there. Baltimore right there, first place,
Yeah.
and right with the New York Yankees. And
Yeah.
I like Baltimore.
The Yankees are that's the Lakers.
Yeah,
Those
Cowboys.
Those are the big
dogs.
well,
Cowboys.
as far as
Cowboys.
as far as franchises, as
Cowboys.
far as
Just like Cowboys. That's all.
big faces. I can't, Rev. I can't. I try.
They down Cowboys.
I try, man. It's like it's almost like throw up.
Right, you're right.
I'm trying to keep it down.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep it down. But it's the baseball, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. For some years now, I really wasn't into it.
Right.
But I'm getting into it, and I'm learning with baseball because it's such a long season.
It's a long
Just
season.
to be patient.
That's what you got to.
Yeah, you gotta. When you see these, they up here, 8-2 in their last 10 games for
Right.
the Phillies. It's 10 games.
It's a long season.
A 2-game losing streak for a football team that's 20 games for baseball.
Oh yeah.
So that's like, hey man, and they play 2 a day sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, look here.
The year is 1991. The Rev in college, and the Rev, the favorite team, of course, Atlanta Braves. And the Atlanta Braves, I gotta hurry up with this story. The Atlanta Braves are 11 games out of first place at the All-Star break.
Yep.
And I told everybody Atlanta Braves gonna win the division, and they laughed and laughed and laughed. You know what happened at the end of the season? Atlanta Braves won that division. It's a long season. You can't count anybody out. Never know what's going to happen. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a great year, America. And I want to thank you for tuning in. And every week, this is what we do. So get ready, America, with Faith in Sports. It's your main man, Rev. My main man, Ryan. Until next week.